What are the benefits of bitter gourd? How it can support to our health? Well, bitter melon, also known as bitter gourd or Momordica charantia, is a tropical vine that belongs to the gourd family and is closely related to zucchini, squash, pumpkin, and cucumber. It's cultivated around the world for its edible fruit, which is considered a staple in many types of Asian cuisine. In addition to its sharp flavor and distinct appearance, bitter melon has been associated with several impressive health benefits. In today's video, the Healthy Lifestyle Supports community will show you the 9 health benefits of bitter gourd and some side effects. As the following. Number 1. Nutrients and beneficial plant compounds. Bitter melon is a great source of several key nutrients. 1 cup, 94 grams, of raw bitter melon provide energy, 20 calories. Carbohydrates, 4 grams. Fiber, 2 grams. Vitamin C 93% of the reference daily intake. Vitamin A, 44% of the reference daily intake. Folate, 17% of the reference daily intake. Potassium, 8% of the reference daily intake. Zinc, 5% of the reference daily intake. And iron, 4% of the reference daily intake. Bitter melon is especially rich in vitamin C, an important micronutrient involved in disease prevention, bone formation, and wound healing. It's also high in vitamin A, a fat-soluble vitamin that promotes skin health and proper vision. Bitter melon provides folate, which is essential for growth and development, as well as smaller amounts of potassium, zinc, and iron. Of course, bitter melon is a good source of catechin, gallic acid, epicatechin, and chlorogenic acid too, and more powerful antioxidant compounds that can help protect your cells against damage. Moreover, it's low in calories, yet high in fiber, fulfilling approximately 8% of your daily fiber needs in a single 1 cup, 94-gram, serving. Number 2. May reduce blood sugar levels. Thanks to its potent medicinal properties, bitter melon has long been used by indigenous populations around the world to help treat diabetes-related conditions. In recent years, several studies confirmed the fruit's role in blood sugar control. A 3-month study in 24 adults with diabetes showed that taking 2,000 milligrams of bitter melon daily decreased blood sugar and glycated hemoglobin, A1C, a test used to measure blood sugar control over 3 months. Another study in 40 people with diabetes found that taking 2,000 milligrams, or 2 milliliters, per day of bitter melon for 4 weeks led to a modest reduction in blood sugar levels. What's more, the supplement significantly decreased levels of fratasemin, another marker of long-term blood sugar control. Bitter melon is thought to improve the way that sugar is used in your tissues and promote the secretion of insulin, the hormone responsible for regulating blood sugar levels. However, research in humans is limited, and larger, more high-quality studies are needed to understand how bitter melon may impact blood sugar levels in the general population. Number 3. May aid weight loss. Bitter melon makes an excellent addition to a weight loss diet, as it's low in calories, yet high in fiber. It contains approximately 2 grams of fiber in each 1 cup, 94-gram, serving. Whenever fiber passes through your digestive tract very slowly, helping keep you fuller for longer and reducing hunger and appetite. Therefore, swapping higher calorie ingredients with bitter melon could help increase your fiber intake and cut calories to promote weight loss. Some research also shows that bitter melon can have beneficial effects on fat burning and weight loss. One study found that consuming a capsule containing 4.8 grams of bitter melon extract each day led to significant decreases in belly fat. Participants lost an average of 0.5 inches, 1.3 centimeters, from their waist circumference after 7 weeks. Similarly, a study in rats on a high-fat diet observed that bitter melon extract helped decrease body weight compared to a placebo. Note that these studies were performed using high-dose bitter melon supplements. It remains unclear whether eating bitter melon as part of your regular diet would have the same beneficial effects on health. Number 4. Decrease cholesterol levels. High levels of cholesterol can cause fatty plaque to build up in your arteries, forcing your heart to work harder to pump blood, and increasing your risk of heart disease. Several animal studies found that bitter melon may decrease cholesterol levels to support overall heart health. One study in rats on a high cholesterol diet observed that administering bitter melon extract led to significant decreases in levels of total cholesterol, bad LDL cholesterol, and triglycerides. Another study noted that giving rats a bitter melon extract significantly reduced cholesterol levels compared to a placebo. Higher doses of bitter melon showed the greatest decrease. Still, current research on the potential cholesterol-lowering properties of bitter melon is mostly limited to animal studies using large doses of bitter melon extract. Additional studies are needed to determine whether these same effects apply to humans eating the gourd as part of a balanced diet. Well, please check out our recent video if you want to further details about high cholesterol, LDL, HDL and glycerides. Yep, now turn back to the next health benefits of bitter melon. Number 5. Liver tonic. There are several benefits of regularly consuming a liver tonic. A tonic aids in digestion, improves gallbladder function, and lowers fluid retention. Cirrhosis of the liver, hepatitis, and constipation may be relieved with a bitter melon liver tonic. Drink a bitter melon juice at least once a day to enjoy the benefits. A liver tonic also aids in weight loss and may relieve the symptoms of irritable bowel system. Number 6. Prevents bone loss. Vitamin K and vitamin C aid calcium absorption, especially for people suffering from osteoporosis. Bitter melon helps prevent bone fractures caused by low bone mineral density that occurs when there is less calcium in the bones. Number 7. Improved immunity. The Food Science and Technology Journal has covered a study suggesting that bitter melon is a source of many different antioxidants that make it a powerful defense against illnesses in the body. Antioxidants scavenge the body for free radicals and dangerous compounds released during cell metabolism that can cause different illnesses. By adding bitter melon to your diet, you can greatly improve your chances of defending against diseases such as heart attack, kidney damage, and liver failure. It is a very powerful fruit, and it is highly recommended that you speak with your doctor or physician before adding it to your diet. Number 8. Versatile and delicious. Bitter melon has a sharp flavor that works well in many dishes. To prepare it, start by washing the fruit and cutting it lengthwise. Then use a utensil to scoop out the seeds from the center and cut the fruit into thin slices. Bitter melon can be enjoyed raw or cooked in various recipes. In fact, it can be pan-fried, steamed, baked, or even hollowed out and stuffed with your choice of fillings. Here are a few interesting ways to add bitter melon to your diet. 1. Juice bitter melon along with a few other fruits and vegetables for a nutrient-packed beverage. 2. Mix bitter melon into your next stir-fry to bump up the health benefits. 3. Sauté bitter melon alongside tomatoes, garlic, and onions and add to scrambled eggs. 4. Combine seedless bitter melon with your choice of dressing and garnish for a savory salad. And 5. Stuff with ground meat and vegetables, and serve with a black bean sauce. Number 9. Potential side effects. When enjoyed in moderation, bitter melon can be a healthy and nutritious addition to your diet. However, consuming high amounts of bitter melon or taking bitter melon supplements may be associated with several adverse effects. In particular, bitter melon has been linked to diarrhea, vomiting, and stomach pain. It's also not recommended for women who are pregnant, as its long-term effects on health have not been extensively studied. Due to its impact on blood sugar, you should consult with your healthcare provider before eating it if you're taking any blood sugar-lowering medications. Also, talk with a healthcare professional before supplementing with bitter melon if you have any underlying health conditions or are taking any medications, and be sure to use as directed. Well, now I would like to summary all what you have learned from number 1 to number 9. Bitter melon is a fruit in the gourd family with a unique appearance and flavor. It's not only rich in several important nutrients, but also linked to numerous health benefits, including improved blood sugar control and cholesterol levels. Especially bitter melon is contributed to weight loss journey too. Note that people who are pregnant or on certain medications, particularly blood sugar lowering medications, should speak to their healthcare provider before consuming high amounts or taking supplements. Still, in moderation, bitter melon makes for a flavorful, nutritious, and easy addition to a healthy, well-rounded diet. Do you find this content interesting? Let us know in the comments below. Enjoyed this video? Please hit the like, share, and subscribe to my channel with turning on ring the notification bell below if you want to see more content like this. Thanks for watching this video from the beginning till end. Stay healthy, eat healthy, be healthy.